Young people with OCD, hear me now. Stop abbreviating your words and your sentences when you are texting people. But Matt, what the fuck does this have to do with OCD recovery? Well, I'm going to tell you. My name is Matt, and I'm peacefully wired. In an instant, if you're communicating with me and you're using abbreviations for 2 words, 4 words, if you can't take the time and the patience to type out a full word so that I don't have to go and Google what your abbreviation means, you have an extremely low frustration tolerance, and you are going to have a very difficult time recovering from OCD. And I'm not saying this to be mean to anybody. This is a tough love reality. In an instant, I can tell that you probably vape a lot, you probably game a lot, you probably Netflix and chill. Your whole life is centered around comfort. You DoorDash, you Uber Eats. You can't be bothered by standing in line. You probably self-gratify a lot. Your room's probably a mess. Your personal hygiene is probably lacking. You don't floss. You barely brush your teeth. You can't make yourself a meal, let alone 2 meals, which I recommend at least making 2 meals a day. If you're going through OCD recovery, it builds a high frustration tolerance. And having a high frustration tolerance is one of the cornerstones of recovering from OCD. And if you can't build a high frustration tolerance, you will not recover from OCD. But Matt, what's wrong with door dashing? What's wrong with vaping? What's wrong with self-gratification? There's nothing wrong with these things, but when you do these things on a regular basis, you are exhibiting the inability to deal with anxiety, frustration, and you have 0 patience. So, quit the abbreviations. Type out a word. Type out a 4-word sentence so that, people like me, 45-year-old Matt, peacefully wired, doesn't have to go and Google your abbreviations, okay? Work on building a high frustration tolerance, pick up a book, clean up your room, put some floss in between your teeth, make yourself breakfast, start exercising, right? Find a hobby, etc., etc. Trust me, your future self will thank you.